Me to read the stalking statute to you?
It says law enforcement.
It doesn't apply. It doesn't
apply to law
no,
enforcement.
It doesn't have an
Exactly.
exemption.
I can
for
come
law
and
enforcement.
record you, follow you on your work day all day.
No, you're harassing us, sir.
What did I do?
Us.
What did I do? I didn't
You're
use any
following us
threatening
around.
words.
You're
And then I'll write something up and I'll send it over to them for them to investigate and make contact with you.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Well, I don't want to get this.
When the line between public oversight and police resistance blurs, who holds the real power? One man, camera in hand, steps into the heart of the system to test the limits of the First Amendment. What begins as a request for accountability quickly spirals into a standoff of rights versus authority. In a world where filming the police is legal, why does it feel like a crime?
Paper and go.
Okay, I don't have one for you. The Officer Cruz is going to get one for you. Let me go check on him, okay?
I grab my phone, get up, put it up out of the phone. I said, hold on, man. Text him back. I said, what y'all do? He text back. Right then and there, like he was on it. He was waiting on me to text back. He was like, I'm with your mirrors on. Who you doing this shit with? I put my clothes on, shoot to Pop's house. Then my mount.
Try to use my signal. And I asked you for your name earlier. You didn't identify yourself.
You asked me for my name.
Yeah, when I pulled you over
My name's Cruz.
for not signaling.
When you pulled me over.
Well, you hit the lights in
down?
front of me, but I was... Yeah, when I flagged you down, I tried to get
I
your
went to see
attention.
if you needed help.
Yeah, but you weren't signaling. I asked for your name and ID number.
My name's Cruz.
ID number?
488.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I'm going to inform you of the stalking statute in the state of Florida.
Stalking?
Yes.
Who am I stalking?
You're stalking my police officers.
No.
You're following my police officers, trying to provoke them into engaging in enforcement action.
No, I'm not.
It is illegal
I
to
am
harass
not.
someone repeatedly, to follow
You
someone
are a public servant.
repeatedly.
You are a public
There's
servant.
nothing in the statute that says anything that exempts police officers. It
There's
says
nothing
any
in the,
individual.
there's nothing in the statute that say that I cannot follow a police officer.
There's nothing. Yes, it does.
Where?
You want me to read the stalking statute to you?
It says law enforcement.
It doesn't apply. It doesn't
apply to law
no,
enforcement.
It doesn't have
Exactly.
an exemption.
I can
for
come
law
and
enforcement.
record you, follow you on your work day
No,
all
you're-
day.
No, you're harassing us, sir. You're
What did I
stalking
do?
us.
What did I do? I didn't
You're
use any
following us
threatening
around.
words.
You're impeding our ability to do our job.
No, I'm not.
You have a history of battery on law enforcement. You have a history. You have a history of resisting arrest with violence, which gives my officers reason to be concerned about the fact that you are following
I'm
them.
concerned about your officers
Why are you concerned about my officers?
because your officers are corrupt and they lie.
How are we corrupt and lying?
The same reason I have that record is the same reason I know y'all corrupt and y'all lie. That's why I do
So you
this.
can't give me a specific instance.
I mean, what you go look in there. You already looked. So
What are you talking about?
when you illegally pulled me over,
I didn't illegally pull
Yeah,
you
you did.
over.
you had no problem because
No,
anyway.
I don't need probable cause to pull you over. I need reasonable suspicion. Okay, reasonable suspicion. That
You didn't have any.
That you have.
But anyway, like
yes,
I
did,
said-
that you have committed a crime, that you're about to commit a crime, or that you may intend to commit a crime. The way
But
you
I
were
didn't.
driving,
Yeah,
the way you were
yeah.
driving through that area, it's
Yeah.
called prowling, sir, and you couldn't
Prowling.
give me a legal reason why you
Prowling.
were there.
I didn't have to.
You've refused to identify yourself.
I don't have to.
Yes, you
Unless
do.
I committed a
Under
crime.
the prowling statute, you do have to.
Terry v. Ohio says I do not.
Under the
Florida
prowling
statute
you do, sir.
901.151 says I do not.
Under the prowling
Florida
statute,
statute
you must give me a
901.151.
legitimate reason.
You're a law
why you're
enforcement.
there.
You're supposed to have more restraint than you have.
I'm restraining myself right now, am I not?
From doing what?
I'm trying to inform
Restraining
you,
yourself
sir.
from doing what, though?
I'm trying to inform you, sir.
Restraining yourself from doing what?
From losing my temper, sir.
Why would you lose your temper? Just because we're having a
Because you have been
conversation.
harassing my law enforcement officers all night long.
No, I have not.
Yes, you have.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you have.
No, I have not.
All right. Are you an Orange Park resident?
Does that matter?
It does.
Why?
Because I'm about to ask you a couple questions that apply to it.
Why? Have I committed a crime?
You live in Jacksonville, according to your driver's license.
Have I committed
correct?
a crime? Have I committed a crime?
Not yet.
What do you mean yet?
Not yet.
So what does that mean yet? I'm not committing a crime
You
tonight.
follow one of my officers again.
Because he's not signaling. If I would have said, you pulled me over and said, after the fact you pulled me over illegally, you said you didn't signal. Right?
It's because
so
you told me you hadn't committed
hold
an
up.
infraction.
The only
and I just
reason
gave you an example.
The only
of an
reason I
infraction that
follow
you
him is
committed.
because when he pulled out of here, he didn't signal. Then he made a left up there, he didn't signal.
Okay.
Then I said, well, geez,
All right. Well, you know what?
he's not signaling.
You know what the correct procedure is there?
What's that?
You call dispatch and say, "Hey, your officer's not signaling," and his supervisor. will
That doesn't
signal.
get anywhere, man. That doesn't get anywhere. That doesn't
Okay.
get anywhere. Because then what's going to happen? It's going to get back to you, and then
Right.
you're not going to do anything.
What did I tell you? Did I tell you to use your signal? And
I don't
that the
know.
reason-
I don't know what
and
you
that the
said.
reason that he was telling you that was because I informed him that he hadn't used his signal the other night. Yeah, that's what I told you, correct? That's what I told him.
I don't know that.
Okay.
I don't know that. He could be lying.
Oh yeah, we all lie. Everything we say is a lie, right?
Pretty much, the Supreme Court basically said you guys don't even have to tell the truth during your investigations. You could lie. So
That's
yes, exactly.
We can
Yes,
deceive people.
exactly.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, you are, to the best of my knowledge, a Jacksonville resident. We are not your police department. Okay.
Does that
You're not
matter?
an Orange
Whoa,
Park
if
resident.
something happened to me out here, wouldn't you respond?
Yes, sir. We will.
Okay.
In a
And this
moment.
is
And-
United States of America, and
It
I can
is.
travel anywhere I want to.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Okay. But
I'm a taxpaying
now
citizen.
that you have your complaint form,
Okay.
you have no legitimate purpose to be on this property.
I'm talking
This
to you
property
right
is
now.
Owned by the town of Orange Park.
Owned by the town of Orange Park.
It is.
It's not public.
No, it's owned by the town of Orange Park.
They
It's
own it.
town property.
They own this.
Yes,
The town.
it's Orange Park town
But
property.
it's public.
It's owned by the town.
It's
of Orange Park.
public.
Okay.
The people of Orange Park pay their taxes, which fund you, the city officials
Correct.
that pay for these buildings, these roads, these lights,
Correct.
those cars, your uniform. Okay? So
Okay.
this is public. This is public. Stop trying to do that, man. This is public.
This is to inform you that Florida State Statute 810.08 and 810.09 makes it illegal for you to be on the property described above, that being 2025 Smith Street, the Orange Park Police Station.
Who said that?
I'm
What
reading
is that?
something to you, sir.
What is that for?
This is a trespass form.
A trespass?
Yes.
I came here on official business and you're
I know, and
trespassing.
now you have no-
How can you trespass me if I came here on official business? This is a corrupt. This is what I'm
If you
talking about.
return-
Corruption. If I return on official business, what?
You can have someone bring that for you.
I don't
You
need.
can
No,
call-
no, no.
you
What
can
kind of
call
mess is
ahead.
that? No,
Call
no, no,
ahead
no,
and
no,
say,
no,
"Hey,
no,
this
no.
is
I
Mr.
can come
this is
here
Mr. Matthews.
on
I'm
my
bringing my
own.
complaint
I can
form
come
in."
here on my own and return this. What are you trying to do, man? Why are you sitting here saying I can't return
Because
here?
I'm tired of you harassing my law enforcement officers. I'm tired of
I
you
didn't
stalking
harass
my
you.
law enforcement
I didn't
officers.
harass you.
You are too.
You illegally pulled me over.
I did not illegally
Yes, you
pull you
did.
over.
Yes, you did.
I had reasonable suspicion.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I had reason.
No, you didn't.
You know what?
Suspicion of what? What crime?
Prowling.
That's not a crime.
It is a crime. You want me to read you the
crime?
statute? I tried to
Prowling
hand it
is
to
a
you.
crime?
Yes, it's a misdemeanor.
Really?
It is.
Okay. What's suspicion?
I had reason.
Because I never even got out of my vehicle.
You don't have to get out of your vehicle.
Really? So how do you know what I was doing?
I don't. That's why I'm
Exactly.
prowling.
So why would you just
You
make
wouldn't
something
provide
up?
me- you
Why would
wouldn't
you
provide-
just make something up? Because I
You-
don't have to help you in your investigation.
You wouldn't.
I don't have to
provide-
help you in your investigation.
Sir, you have your complaint form. They're free to leave.
Thank you. Are you going to throw that in the trash or are you going to file that illegally?
I'm going to
File it
I'm gonna-
illegally.
I'm going to consult with the state attorney's office
State attorney's office.
and see if this is if I
Wow.
can legally trespass you from the property.
You're trying to illegally trespass me because I came here on official business.
Did I say I'm
because
trying to
I
legal
need,
prosecute? I said I'm going to consult with
sir,
the state attorney's office.
sir.
Did I not?
Well, before I said anything about it being illegal, you were going to just buff it through. Okay, so don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You're free to leave.
You're free to leave. This
I
is
work here.
public.
I work here.
This is public.
We're just going to sit here and stare at each other all day?
You're supposed to be working. You're just wasting taxpayers' dollars. Don't come stand behind me now.
What? It's public. I got the right to be here.
Okay, here you go. This the intimidation move.
Why am I intimidating you?
This the intimidation move.
My hands are in my
Or you
pocket.
still got a gun. I don't know. You got a taser, gun.
Why am I intimidating you?
Here you go.
It's like the other time.
Just get in the car and leave,
The
man.
other night you said you were afraid of law enforcement officers. Is that what you're
Get in
doing?
the-
Spend so much of your spare
Get in the
time
car and
doing?
leave. Hey, people are afraid to go to war, but they do it. Get in the car and leave. Y'all say y'all afraid, but y'all sign up to be
I
police
work here. I
officers.
have every right to be here. You're gonna get run over.
Oh man, whatever. He's not gonna hit me. I don't think he wants that
Well,
insurance
you're wearing
going
all
sky
black. You're
high.
hard to see it, okay?
You're wearing all black. Come on, man.
We're wearing navy blue, actually.
Oh, it's dark though.
Right.
Come on, man.
But I got this like bright thing that reflects light off of headlights. So
That's
cars are
fine.
coming at me.
That's fine.
I don't want you to get run over in the side.
Please don't act like you care about my safety when you illegally pull me over.
I'm concerned about the safety of my officers where you're concerned
Why?
because of your history of assault on law enforcement officers.
You signed up for the job.
Anybody who watches this video ought to, should know that.
You signed up for this job. Anybody who watching this video know law enforcement lie.
Yeah.
Okay?
How
Okay?
many times have we lied about you resisting violence then? How many times have we lied about you
Multiple times.
battering law enforcement?
Multiple times.
Okay.
What's the history? How many times is this history? How many times? 5, 10 times? Or less than 2? Or
You did it, you should know.
It's literally less than 2. So what's less than 2? Either 0 or 1. Come on, man.
Okay.
What's less than 2? Either 0 or 1.
Have a good day.
What's less than 2? 0 or 1. So it's in the system. So I mean, if it's less than 2, it can't be 0, so it must be 1. Let's do the math.
So you just admitted that it's true. Thank you.
Well, I admitted that I got the charge. I didn't admit that I did it. Come on now. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, you have a wonderful one, sir.
Bye. What? What are you looking for? I'm waiting on you to leave. I don't want you to pull behind me again.
Monday morning, don't you have kids to get to school?
Nope.
I saw you had car.
Homeschool. Homeschool. COVID.
All right. Well,
Homeschool. COVID.
okay. All right. Wouldn't you much rather be at home with your family, your wife and your kids than out here harassing us?
I'm a night owl.
Okay. All right.
Yep. I spend a lot of time with my family.
Okay, well, I'm really
This
sorry.
like when guys go to the gym or they go play flag football, this is what I do.
Okay.
Uphold the Constitution because you guys are violating it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
No response, huh?
I took an oath to the Constitution, and
You took an oath to the Constitution and you're corrupt.
United States Marine, and I take the Constitution.
And you're corrupt.
Sir?
And you're corrupt.
If that's your opinion, you're free to have it. It's an inaccurate opinion, but you're free to have it.
That's fine. That's fine. Look at them piggies walk away. You better get your department right. I'm gonna be on y'all ass. You better get your department together. Make sure they're following the law, not violating people's constitutional rights. Okay. Hey, we'll see. Hey, pick your head up, man. Didn't your mom tell you don't walk with your head down?
There's a step there. Did you notice? I was trying not to trip.
Cruz had his head up.
The First Amendment is not a privilege, it's a protection. But when asserting your rights becomes a reason for suspicion, we have to ask, who are our laws really protecting? This story reminds us that transparency isn't comfortable, but it's necessary. Because silence isn't safety, it's surrender. And the Constitution was never meant to be quiet. In the quiet halls of a county sheriff's office, one citizen walks in, not with a weapon, but with questions. What happens when you discover your name has been searched by law enforcement, without cause and without contact? This is not just a story about privacy, It's a confrontation with the invisible strings of power, data, and accountability. One man, one request, and a system that might not have the answers he's hoping for.
How you doing? Are you the one doing my complaint?
Somebody called it. Yeah, if you're the person who called it, yeah.
All right, yes, ma'am. What'd you say your name was again?
Lieutenant Mertz,
Your badge number, please.
6926.
Yes, I'm here to file a complaint because some of your officers have been searching my name illegally in the NCIC database.
Okay.
All right, so. I did an open records request with the SDLE.
Okay.
That's how I was able to obtain this information.
Okay.
You ready to take their names down?
Is it deputies' names on there?
Yeah, their names are up here. Every time they search my name, it's up here.
So what is it that they're searching for? Do you know?
No, I have no idea.
Do you mind if I
I've
look?
never came in contact with these officers.
No? Okay.
So what's funny is one day I had an incident with Clay County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
And then from there, my information was passed along to Orange Park Police Department.
Okay.
And then after that, shortly, that's when 4 of your officers began to search my name.
Okay. What incident was it? What happened?
It was September 26, 2020.
Okay.
Yes. I don't want to go into details, but yes, September 26, 2020 is the incident, and that's when my information was given to an Orange Park Police officer. And then after that, one of the officers that took my complaint searched my name roughly a week later.
Okay.
And then after that, 3 other deputies searched my name.
Okay.
And I never came in contact with these officers.
Okay.
So, are you ready for their names?
Well, can I have the paperwork? So what I'm going to do is, so what this type of incident is handled by is actually our internal affairs department. And so what I do is I'll take the information and then I'll write something up and I'll send it over to them for them to investigate it and make contact with you.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Well, I don't want to give this up. This is my only copy right here.
Okay. Can I make a copy of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to give it all away because you might alert the other departments.
What do you mean?
You might call another agency and say, hey, this guy's coming to file a complaint. So I don't, you know, I have to have my T's crossed and my I's dotted.
So all of this information, there's nothing that could be deleted in it. So even if, which I wouldn't alert another agency, but even if I did, there's nothing that would happen because it can't be deleted. Does that make sense?
All right, so yes, here's when it starts. So on the 26th, I came and I made a complaint with this sergeant right here.
Okay.
And then on the 1st, he searched my name.
Okay.
No contact with this officer. Not on that day. Again, you know, he searched again. So these are different timestamps. This is 9:52, 45 seconds, and then it's like he searched something else. And then this officer here never had contact with this officer. Search my name.
Oh, no.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Got it.
All right. Here it is again. This officer here. This officer here. Same officer there. Yes, all the times I guess they push the button to search gatekeeper. I believe that's all the officers did.
Okay. And your name is it Jawan or Jarius?
That's my name.
Which one? Which is your first, though?
I don't want to tell it as it's video recorded, but that is me. Yes.
So, all right, let me make a copy of this and I'll be right back, okay?
All right. Apologize in advance. I know the video is going to be crappy, but I am at the Clay County Sheriff's Office filing a complaint. Multiple officers who I've never come in contact with, who've never pulled me over, have searched my name through the NCIC database, and that is why I'm here. I did a public records request with the FDLE. For all times my name was searched, and these are my findings.
Here's all your paperwork back. Okay, and then I'm just gonna get some basic information. I know you don't want to give which order your name is in. Do you have a phone number?
I don't feel comfortable giving any more of my information out. This is scary.
Okay, well, how do you want us to proceed with the complaint? You just want us to look into it?
How long will the complaint take?
So it depends. So it's what the Internal Affairs Department is going to have to do is they're going to have to look into this and they're going to have to determine in what reference were these things pulled. So why was your name run and what reference was it pulled for? And in what these searches mean for them in their system. Okay? So I can't give you like an actual time frame. I can't say if it's going to take a week. I can't say if it's going to take 2 weeks. I can't say if it's going to take a month. If I can give them a phone number for you, though, that I can have them get in contact with you and kind of provide you with that information.
I'll just call them back or contact them.
Okay. Well, do you want me to give you a phone number for our Internal Affairs Department?
I know the number.
Huh?
I know the number.
You can look it up? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, like I said, I'll take this.
I mean, what reasons will officers have to search your name, especially when you never come in contact with these officers?
So it might be, I don't know if your name came, it's hard to say, okay? So I don't know if they ran your tag.
No.
And so it came back
no.
for your tag. I don't know
Never.
if they ran your name because it came up in one of their cases. I don't know. And so that's what has to be investigated.
I've never had any contact with these officers.
So even
and if you look at the timestamps, it's like they all were passing my name around and looking at my name at the same time. All the timestamps are close together.
And this will then though, but I don't know because you're not saying what incident you were involved in. So
well, the incident that I was involved in, those officers had reason to search my name. Mm-hmm. It's after the incident when the Orange Park police officer got my name. So when I had no contact with them and I was already home.
Yeah.
And then a week later, the same officer that I filed a complaint with is searching my name. I didn't have contact with this officer.
And I don't know for sure, okay? I'm only assuming that he might have searched your name to see what incident you were involved in and what type of complaint did you... Sometimes, yeah. And so if that's when he got to your investigation, so that's when he's looking into it. What complaint did you file with him?
Excessive force.
Okay, so you filed an excessive force with him? And that was
officer misconduct. Then, but what I don't understand is how can these other 4 officers get my information? They never pulled me over. I know when they got behind.
So what we can do is if you're driving down the road and we can run tags. So we can run anybody's tags that's on the road. So we can be behind a vehicle and just run the tag to make sure your license is good, to make sure that your vehicle's not expired or your tag's not expired, or your vehicle isn't stolen, all those things. So we can just go down the road and run tags.
I understand that.
Yeah.
And that's perfectly legal.
Yeah.
But I know for a fact where I was on those days.
And that's what I'm saying, though. That's what they have to look into. So that's what their job is, though, is to look into complaints like this. Okay? And so do you have an open complaint in reference to the misconduct? Do you know?
It was closed. They exonerated.
Okay. Well, like I said, that's what I can do. I can forward them this and say, hey, look, he filed a misconduct and he's saying that afterwards he pulled a public records request and that these came up and that he's questioning of the legitimacy of why his name was
Because I know I never came in contact with those officers.
Okay. Like I said, is that's what they'll look into and kind of determine from there. Okay? Right. And you have their phone number, so you have a way to get in contact with them. You don't need it.
No.
And you don't want to provide your phone number.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll send it over to them, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Have a good day.
You too.
In a world where information is power, the quiet misuse of a database can echo louder than a siren. Whether it's curiosity, negligence, or abuse, unchecked access to personal data is a threat to everyone. Let this remind us, your name is not just a name. It's your identity, and it deserves protection. Ask questions. Demand transparency. Because rights aren't rights if no one defends them.